Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Nur Hijratul Aisha and today I will begin our group presentation for subject Mathematics for Mechanical. Our topic is screen time usage among teenagers. Before we start, let me introduce my group members. They are Amir Shahmi, Daniel Wafi, Ani Sofia and myself Hijratul Aisha. Now, let's go to introduction and let me explain a bit about the topic. As we all know, teenagers today are spending more time on screen due to the rapid growth of technology and the popularity of social media from smartphone to laptop. Screen usage has become a big part of our daily life. However, too much screen time can lead to several problems. It can affect both physical and mental health. Teenagers may experience eye strain, lack of sleep, or even stress and anxiety. Besides that, screen time also reduces face-to-face communication. This can affect how teenagers build relationships and improve their social skill in real life. So, in this project, we focus on study teen screen habits through a survey and later analyze the data using Microsoft Excel. The aim is to understand how screen time affects teenagers and what we can learn from the result. That's all from me for the introduction. We will meet again at the end of presentation. Now, I will pass to my group member, Ani Sofia, for next presentation. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Aisha, for the great opening and introduction to our topic, screen time using among teenagers. Before I continue, my name is Ani Sofia and I will be presenting the objective of our study. The aim of our study is to collect real-world data on how much time teenagers spend on screen daily through an online survey. We apply statistical methods such as mean, median, mode, variance, and standard deviation to analyze the data using Microsoft Excel. Our goal was also to prevent the finding visually in the form of a histogram to help us identify any pattern of trend. From there, we could draw meaningful conclusions about the potential impact of screen time on teenager daily life. At the beginning of our project, we used Canva whiteboard pages to brainstorm some key questions. There include how screen time affect daily life, what the risks of excessive screen time are, and what benefit can come from maintaining a balanced amount of screen usage. That idea helped guide the direction of our research. To complete this project, we used several tools, including Google Form to collect response, Microsoft Excel for the analysis, Canva for brainstorming and designing visual, and YouTube for presenting our final video. Our group consists of 4 members. Aisha distribute the survey. Wafi did the statistical calculation using Excel. Anis, compiled and cleaned the data. And Amir Shahmi prevent the report and presentation. Thank you for listening. Now I will passing to Amir Shahmi to continue with the next slide.
Thank you, Ani Sofia. Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Amir Shahmi bin Muhammad Sabri and my matrix number is 2415603. Okay, I will be presenting the calculation from our assignment. Okay, in this part, I will explain how I calculated the mean, median, mode, variance, and standard deviation. Okay, let's go step by step. First, we will focus on three part of the calculation, which is mean, median, and mode. Okay, for the calculation, we use Microsoft Excel to perform it. Here's how I did it. First, enter all the data from the survey into a column A, starting from cell A2 to cell A43. Then I click on empty cell to calculate the mean. And then I type this formula. For mean, it's equal, symbol equal, and then write average, and then open bracket and put the cell from A2 to A43, which is our respondent. I put from A2 to A43. Yes. And then press enter, and then the result will show to 7.26, which means the average number of screen times hours per day is about 7.26 hours. Alright. Next, we have median. Okay, for the median, I click another empty cell and type median. First you must type symbol equal, and then write median, and then open bracket, and like the mean before, it's from cell A2 to A43, and then close the bracket, and then just press the enter, and the result will show, which is 7. It's indicating that half of the students have screen time less than 7 hours and half more than 7 hours. Okay, next we have the mode. For the mode, I use the formula equal symbol mode dot sngl, and yeah, open bracket, A2 to A43, close bracket. Okay, for the result, it was 5, which is the most frequently appearing value in the dataset. Okay, after mean, median, and mode, next we also have variance and standard deviation to see how spread out the data is. Okay, for the step, for variance, I type this formula, which is equal symbol. It's for you guys information, it's always start with the equal symbol for the formula. Okay. For the variance, I put equal symbol and then var.s, and from cell to last cell, which is A2 to A43, and just press the enter, and the result was 9.12. Okay, it's showing that there is a moderate variation in the screen time data. Okay, next, for the last calculation, we have standard deviation. I use the formula symbol equal stdev dot s from cell A2 to cell A43, and then I press the enter. Okay, for standard deviation, the result was 2.98, which means most data points are around 2.98 hours away from the average value. Okay, that's it for the calculation. Alright, lastly, I created a histogram to visualize the distribution of screen time among teenagers. This is how I made it step by step using Microsoft Excel. First, I selected the screen time data from cell A2 to cell A43. Cell A1, I put the title, so that's why it starts from A2 and from the A43. Okay, after I selected all the column and row from A2 to A43, and then I click the insert tab, and then I find the bar image, and then I choose histogram. Okay, and then the Excel automatically grouped the values and created the chart. Okay, now let's analyze the histogram. For the x-axis, it shows the number of hours of screen time per day, while the y-axis shows how many teenagers fall into each range. Right, from the histogram, from 0 to 2 hours, there are 2 teenagers in this group, and then 2 to 4 hours, only 3 teenagers fall into this range, and then 4 to 6 hours, the group grows with 10 teenagers spending this amount of time. Next, we have 6 to 8 hours. This is the largest group with 14 teenagers, meaning most of them use screens for 6 to 8 hours daily. And then we have 8 to 10 hours. There are 8 teenagers in this bin. Next, the last one, we have 10 to 12 hours. Finally, 6 teenagers fall into this highest range of screen time. Alright, from this analysis, we can clearly see the majority of students, specifically those in the 6 to 8 hours range, are spending a significant amount of time on screens each day. This matches our earlier results, where the mean is around 7.26 and the mode is 5, both close to this range. Okay, next, I will pass to Muhammad Daniel Wafi to present about the conclusion and the appendix for this assignment. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, thank you Amir Syahmi for the meaningful sharing. Right. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Daniel Wafi bin Samsuzani, and I will continue on conclusion and appendix. So, we move to conclusion first. The project Screen Time Usage among Teenagers help us apply statistics to real life issues. Then we collected data using a Google form and analyzed it with Microsoft Excel. To this project, we explored how much time teenagers spend on screens each day and what that might mean for their well-being. By collecting real-life data through Google Forms and analyzing it, we were able to apply key statistical concepts in a meaningful way. Right. Next, we calculate key statistics data, mean, median, mode, variance, and standard deviation. The results showed both positive and negative effects of screen time, highlighting the need for balance. So the data gave us a clearer picture of the screen time habits among our respondents. These calculations showed both the positive and negative impacts of screen usage. For example, while screen can be educational and form of entertainment, too much screen time can affect physical health, sleep, and even social interaction. Right, next, creating histograms helps us visualize trends and understands how statistics can guide decision. By creating histogram, we visualize patterns in the data such as peak screen time usage, and it helps us better understanding how data analysis can support real-world decision making. Right. So the project improved our teamwork, time management, and problem-solving skills. Every group member contributed responsibly to their task. We gained useful knowledge and a real-world experience through this 2-week project. Overall, this assignment wasn't just about numbers. It was about understanding a modern issue that affects many teenagers and learning how mathematics can help us make sense of it. Now we move to the appendix. As for the appendix section, it includes supporting materials that back up our analysis. This consists of the original survey question and raw data from the Google form. These resources serve as evidence of our process and help validate the result we presented. They also demonstrate the practical steps we followed, from beginning the survey, collecting response, applying statistical formulas, to constructing visual graphs like the histogram. Then, lastly, we hope that the data we gathered and the conclusion we've drawn can offer insights into why balancing screen time is important, especially for teenagers in today's digital world.
Alright, that's the end of our presentation. But before I end, remember this. Technology is a great servant, but a poor master. Let's use screen time wisely for a better future. Thanks a lot for time and attention. I hope you enjoy it and maybe learn something new. I hope it was helpful and gave you something to think about regarding screen time. Bye-bye.